Literally everyone who's in the fitness industry is talking about getting 10K steps a day. So what's so magical about it? I thought to myself. So I decided to test it. I was intrigued by the amount of benefits that people talk about and how excited they are. I challenged myself to get 10K steps every single day for a week, and here are the results.
So this is that day one. I just got off the work. I've done about 3,000 steps doing regular stuff. So I guess I have to do another 7,000. Day one, and I'm already not feeling super excited about it. I still have to go home, work out, and all the other stuff. And even though I do have energy to do 7,000 steps, or so I think so, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna have energy for the workout itself. So that would be interesting. Day two, I just came home from work and I somehow have only 2,000, less than 2,000, a little bit less than 2,000 steps. How the hell did I only manage to get 2,000 steps during the day? I have no idea. Although, having said that, I also have to say that it felt pretty good yesterday doing 10,000 steps. It was quite refreshing. Yeah, again, I'm not excited for doing 8,000 more steps now. And I have a leg day today. I just want to chill, bro. I just want to chill. Yeah, it was good though. I feel way more energy throughout the day because I've done 10,000 steps yesterday. Also, it was kind of like a therapy. I was with my thoughts for about an hour, hour and a half, whatever it took me to walk those steps. And yeah, not much to complain other than where am I supposed to get extra hour and a half during the day, knowing that I work full time, I work out, and have other responsibilities, and somehow manage to get hour and a half out of thin air. Come on, man. Challenge is a challenge, so I'll get out of the car and start walking, I guess. So
Now, before we talk about positives that 10K steps gives you, let's talk about some negatives. I've already mentioned it, but I'm gonna say it again. If you're working full-time job, go to the gym, work out, and you have other responsibilities, how the hell are you supposed to find an hour or two for the walk? Let's just take whatever steps that I would get normally throughout the day, which would be around 3,000, I figure. And then I had to do 7,000 more steps, right? For me, 7,000 steps is about at least an hour of a walk, non-stop walk, more so hour and a half, which is quite hard to find on a daily basis, unless your life is perfect. I don't know who these people are. their lives must be perfect. Also, not to mention that the weather sometimes is terrible. One of the days that I was doing this challenge, it poured rain so bad. I didn't even want to go outside, and I'm pretty sure no sane human being would have wanted to go outside either. So I ended up walking around the house, just pacing like an absolute lunatic. Probably my neighbors saw me through the window and they thought I was crazy or something, but so basically, one, finding enough time throughout the day to do 10K steps is hard. But also, second, not everything is under your control, like weather. One thing that probably most people are curious about is weight loss. Given that 10K steps for me, for my size of a person, burns around 500 to 600 calories. That's quite a big chunk, but I didn't really notice any meaningful amount of weight that I lost. I mean, I was losing weight anyway because I'm in a calorie deficit, but it didn't feel like I lost any more than that, to be honest. But nonetheless, there were absolute positives. As I've already mentioned, I felt more energy throughout the day. I was feeling less slouchy, but more so I wanted to move around a little more throughout the day. But honestly, there were other benefits that I've noticed that trumped this excess amount of energy. Main thing being that probably, I guess, because I was with my thoughts throughout those walks and, I could think about things that I normally don't have time to think about. I was more so clear-headed in a sense. Mentally, I was feeling a lot better throughout the week. It kind of worked like a meditation of sorts, but also seeing new places is awesome. I have this park near where I live that I've never been to. It's been built like a few years ago and I've never been to that park before. And if it wasn't for 10K steps challenge, I would have probably never gone there because I had no reason to go there. It felt amazing. The place was nice. So That's a positive as well. But yeah, as I said, main positive being this mental sort of meditation kind of thing, where you're with your thoughts and you can just think about random stuff that maybe bothers you. But yeah, overall, it was a nice experience, a really good one as well. And I would really like to keep on doing 10K steps every single day. But again, is it feasible? That's the probably one thing that I would need to figure out for myself. Because again, as I said, it takes about 2 hours to get it done. 10K steps is not a small distance that you can cover in 10-15 minutes. Finding 2 spare hours a day, every single day, keep doing it is a bit of a challenge. And if someone has an idea on how to manage it time wise, I would be delighted to hear it.